you have to be so sure in yourself first before anybody can take you serious. Because of the people pleaser in me, I'm normally shrink.
Serial people pleaser.
No, we can do that, but you can do it better than me.
Yeah, better you go. Yeah,
better
yeah.
you do it. Better, like, and in myself, me know me can do it. Me know myself, me probably can do it better than the person. But because more people like me, and I had to learn the art of being disliked as well.
Hey guys, welcome back to another. Why do I always clap? Welcome back to another video. And today I am joined by PAJ's Journalist of the Year 2023, Javon Gordon, my personal friend, Jeff G, as you guys may know him. And he's finally on the show.
No, I was on it the last time
Oh, yes,
when we
you
were
were.
Devon Knows, but I was so young back then. If you can find
I was
back the
like
clip
2
there, you
years-
can
I
put
would've put it right
yourself.
up.
I was so slim. I'm big now.
You're still
I'm
slim.
big now.
But yeah, we want to thank you for coming through. Where can we find you on social media?
Jev.g. Simple, 123 JEV.g.
That right?
Simple.
Artist.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, we want to thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
We're gonna start off with some song association.
Jesus Christ.
Gonna give you, you know what, go word
Yeah,
song. You never sing it out
Singing,
loud.
singing.
You know, sing it. Yeah. So the first
right.
word I'm giving you is move.
Move out the way. I'm gonna when I want this Beyonce with featuring Grace Jones, Renaissance.
Okay.
Move out the way.
Oh, you were on the tour. How's that?
We can't even describe it. Unbelievable.
Inserts clip here.
Je ne sais quoi, which clip?
Yeah.
Like I said, a clip. Yeah, it was so good. Beyonce is everything.
Behind.
She is that girl.
Facts.
Beyonce is amazing. The tour production, the quality, the thought, the intricacy is so pedantic, well thought out.
You practiced that already?
No, but it was good. It was so good. I loved it. And I went to the movie.
Oh, awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. All right, the next word is amazing.
Amazing grace.
Why are you so quick? Like you know what I'm
Mama
gonna
must
say.
like Glee, but go watch Glee.
All right.
Want to be
know.
the top person for your song association. When you know L, we have the top people
Yeah,
going at the top.
All right. And the last word for you is run.
If I lose myself running can work. Run. Yeah.
All right. All right. Say wait.
Yeah.
That person
Yeah.
thus far. All right. That not bad. All right. So basically, we're gonna dive into the interview now, and I just want to ask you, what do you classify yourself as, like, in terms of career?
Career.
What are you?
So I'm very multifaceted. There is not one thing that I don't see myself doing, and probably that's a problem. But I put everything under the umbrella of media and communication. So most things that I do fall under that category. So when it comes on to digital marketing, when it comes on to comms and media specialists, consultancies, TV, radio hosting, so the umbrella of media and communication. But I love behavior communication mostly. So like delving into social
Communication, social and
issues,
behavior.
social issues, health communication, and all of that. So everything falls under communication and media. So I put it that way.
What are you doing now? Like, what are some things that you are juggling now? Because we all know you're doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So, what are some things that you're juggling
So
now?
I do a lot of consultancies with international organizations in terms of like their digital marketing aspect and like improving on different policies so they can improve the reach the target audiences more, and so as well as I work on local projects too in terms of the consultancy wise. So I help with everything is communication. So apart from that, I'm a comms and media specialist for one of the government ministries as well. And I work at TVJ. I host Gen Z, SCQ Access, as well as a radio show. So Gen Z is both TV and radio. So I do radio and different special projects at TVJ as well. and I did journalism for like 3 years before that. So as I said, everything fall under media and communications. But right now, I'm focusing on finishing my master's to start my PhD, so I can advance more into the field of behavior communication.
All right. When you found out that you won, all right, first, when you found out you were nominated,
No.
where were you? How did you feel?
So the nomination was like, after the nomination, I was like, okay, this is it. This is complete.
Yeah,
I feel
I
good
know,
already.
yeah.
Because
Accomplishment.
like even before going to TVJ and RJR, PAJ was like, you know, Emmy.
Yeah,
Oscars.
I
It's like
feel you, I
the
feel you.
journalism Emmy and Oscars of Jamaica. So me that hear about PAJ a long
Press Association,
time.
yeah.
So when I went to TVJ, that wasn't in my rear view until my last year there. So in my last year, I went to PAJ before that, and I see Gio, who I worked with on All Angles, and Dion. And when I got there for the first time, the program that I produced, All Angles, won a PAJ award as well as a CBU award, which is Caribbean Broadcasting Union Award. So I said, okay, this is motivation.
Yeah,
And when
for
I
sure.
was there, Dion and I spoke, and Gio was like, Javon, you have to win this next year.
Yeah.
And I was like, Gio, I already have that down. And we worked on planning it for the year, the different stories that I will do, and catering my interest towards putting out stories like that. And I was at work as I transitioned into my new work at the ministry. And then the nomination came out. I submitted the nominations. I said, okay, we'll just submit it because I was like, the expectation.
Yeah.
So when I got the nomination, I scream out in the office. The people must say, I wonder which bad man this is. So we scream out the best. Because and I got nominated for 2 categories, like Best Rated Documentary and then Young Journalist of the Year. I said, no man, the nomination alone could I do.
Yeah.
And then I went to the award ceremony the weekend of that week, and I love the experience, love being a nominee and all of that.
Feel good.
I'm good.
Because the fact that you were
Nominated
selected,
alone.
that was good.
And then when the first category was rolled out, I didn't get it. I was like, okay, that's it. The nomination
Done.
was good
That
enough.
was already
At that time,
documentary.
happy to be here.
Yeah, happy to be here.
Yeah, had that time. That's the first category. And then when the young journalist category came about, they were describing the story that won and all that.
Yeah, so that's so
no, me, that's so like. And then they called my name. I jump up and down. Like, I wasn't even thinking. I just hear my name and this feeling came over me and I just jump and I scream and run down the stairs and hug up Dion. You can insert the clip right here. So run down Run down the stairs, hug up Dion. The first thing I did was hug her because we were working so hard. And she's the type of person that once you have a goal and you're hardworking, she's gonna work with you and she's gonna help you throughout. And she's busy now. She's like the busiest person I know on this planet. And she helped me, she hold my hand, she teach me everything. And that has helped me throughout life, even now.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, what do you... So I'm gonna say that's the greatest accomplishment.
That's so far.
Yeah.
PAJ, I thought Governor General Award was one of the biggest ones, but the PAJ one, because of the effort and the work,
So I
know journalism not easy.
Yeah.
Journalism don't easy. Because of the sweat, the long hours and juggling everything, that is my greatest accomplishment to this date. That award. Young Journalist of the Year, come on.
Right,
What do you mean?
Awesome. What would you say has been your greatest challenge? Or some of your greatest challenges in life, like overall, whether media or just life?
Overall. So overall, I think I'm my biggest enemy. Like, I overthink a lot about everything. I underestimate my potential in everything. And even though I'm doing the work, there's always this dark cloud that said, no man, Javon, this not good.
This not ready.
This a song good. The voice in this not right good. This not.
But I
it's
can
not
also
produced
help
well.
too.
Yeah, so the self-criticism, but it's at a different level, like in a
detrimental.
debilitating way, where you say, okay, I'm not about to do it, or I have to get like 50 people opinions on it and say, okay, probably good so far, and then that's it. So I think being my worst enemy and biggest critic is one of that, it's a good thing, but it's a very bad thing for me. And that's one of the biggest challenges that I have to overcome with accepting that I am good at these things. I have this skill set and I can produce good work in everything that I do. It falls under media and everything that I do, academia, all of that.
All right. So what was like growing up? What did you want to become?
Growing up,
Just
first
need
of
one
all,
talk.
yeah. Talk. Every minute 17, much too talkative on the report. But growing up, I wanted to be a lot of things. So it ranged from doctor,
Everybody
the
wanted
first
to be-
one,
everybody
the
wanted to be
first
a
couple, the doctor, the lawyer, everything. Meteorologist one
Oh, I
time.
wanted to do
Then,
that.
what he want to be an astronaut, the young one them until
yeah, push it.
and then we didn't push it right there. So right there, so I did watch Disney.
Yeah.
But watching Disney, when you want to become, when you want to go in a high school musical, when you want to be an actor.
I actually I signed up for an audition, and the people them
The
talk about that.
audition,
The people
them,
them talk about that and say
the Nick audition, right?
yes, I'd say is this Shamar Watson's mom? He has an audition at LA. They tell me that poor my mother don't know nothing.
No, because why was so delusional? Anyway, the world is our oyster and
Yes.
the sky is the limit.
Yes.
Anyway, so I believe after high school, I got engaged into like social media, leadership, and all of that. I was like, okay, probably I need to go into communication. Javon Keys was the person that introduced me to IMC, and IMC solidified integrated marketing communication. IMC solidified my passion for behavior communication, media, and all that because of how multifaceted the degree was. So Javon Keys introduced me to IMC, and he also introduced me to journalism and
Big
media.
up
And
Keys.
he will teach me how to talk.
He's short person, by the way.
The phonetics and the English pronunciations and all of that. So he introduced me to communication, and that's how I said, okay,
All right, before we go, give me your best Japan Keys imitation.
everything like flight attendant. So, hello everybody, welcome to School Challenge Quiz. Anyway, we're not gonna bring them to Fred Pad National YouTube. So, him tell me that, Javon, this is something that I see with, and he carried me along the way. So he got me the first internship at Business Access TV, taught me some of the little simple things when I was at TVJ. He was a person that I always run things by, and so he's the person that facilitated my direction into my passion. So I always wanted to do communication, social media, put all the skills that I have in high school into work. And that's how I said I want to become a communications and media person. I don't know which is that's a direct thing, but a communications and media person.
You want
Just
that space. There.
everything
Yeah.
we have to do with communications and media.
All right. And you went to St. Jacob. What was high school like for you?
High school was ups and downs. Let me tell you about high school at St. Jago High School. First to third form was like the worst thing ever. We did first to third form because
5 years. So.
first to third form I didn't know myself. That was the problem. So I was in the wrong friend groups. I thought I had to be this person to be liked by, because it's a serial people pleaser from high school. So from first to third form, if I fit into this crowd, I can't get high grades because I'm going to look at me and wait, I'm going to call me nerd. So I was very lost in first to third form. But you see, when I reach in a fourth form to upper six, fourth form to sixth, St. Jago was a different experience because then I got into all of the clubs and society. Because that time I found the right friend group, persons who pushed me into my potential. So the teacher said, no man, Javon, come on, waste your time.
Yeah.
So that's how I got into debating. That's how I got into student council. That's how I got into Key Club. And then that put me on the direction into most of the things that I did at St. Jago and turned myself around. So I managed the whole school, social media and
So
PR.
you weren't always Jeff G?
No. Jeff G, not even Jeff G starting at like fifth form. So when I started going outside of the St. Jago space, so when student council, the National Secondary Student Council, youth parliament, and all of those extracurricular activities came into play, and my network started to increase, and then my potential grew massively. Then deputy head boy come along, and the experience at St. Jago changed fourth to sixth form, and that's when I started liking high school, and it got better. Fourth form, I mean, they had the science subjects too, that too.
But you want to be doctor?
I don't want to be doctor, me the science subject. No, I want the arts, RE,
Yeah.
social studies,
We are we did that for fourth form.
history. We don't want to do bio.
Yeah. But tell me about university life now. That's like when me that beta.
Yeah, universe. So UE for me, because of the knowledge and the lessons that I learned out of high school and the things that I got engaged in, university was not that hard of a transition because I was already doing all the things that I love in terms of the leadership stuff. And all my friends from high school came over to me to university. So I still had that same friend group with the foundation and support system. So the transition was not hard. The only transition that was hard is crit.
I spoke about this in one of my.
I'm gonna feel like crit at everybody. Crit at everybody up. Crit is everybody up. That was the hardest transition. I'm meeting so we can write until crit. Crit humble me. The 1.5, the 1.1 out of 5.
Yeah,
the 1 out of
0.
The 0.
Yeah, out of the 1. Yeah.
No,
Facts.
that's not probably the hardest transition in terms of like academic writing and APA format. Bibliography never so serious in the high school.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Referencing was so serious.
citing and all that.
But yeah, I still had that same foundation and I was still a part of the leadership groups. But going into high school, because of that foundation, I channeled a path where I said, okay, these are the things that I'm going to do. So I got into debating same way, Muddy UN, where I got to travel. I'd still do well in all my subjects because IMC was fun for me. And then I transitioned over to IR, and IR was fun for me as well, international relations. And then I got onto the Guild, where, Guild is like the premier leadership, thingy. And I was on it for 2 years. That taught me a lot too and grew my network. And it was a lot of good things at university. It was a good experience. Even COVID aside, it was a good experience at university.
All right. We want to know, the world wants to know, how you manage all of the things that we do.
If we get a question here, if we get $100 every time we get this question, we probably would have there Jamaica or in a Starbucks. We probably could have buy out the bar. Anyway, so support system. That's one of the biggest things that you can have. If you have a proper support system, most of the persons who you see who are successful and they do a lot of things, they have a good support system. They probably have a good husband, they probably have a good wife, they probably have a good, family structure, them friends, very supportive and understanding. And because I have that with most of my friend group, the other persons who hold me accountable, they tell me, you need a break. The world, the YouTube not gonna know about that. They tell me when I need a break, they look out for me in terms of like all the facets like mental health and all of that. And they probably see me and slack off a little bit and say, no, come on, it no work. So you need to. And because of that support system, it kind of motivates me to be better. Because everybody in that friend group or everybody in my family, they work hard, they have dedication, they have passion for things that they're doing. So me can just be worthless. You get what I mean? So the support system as well as doing all the things that I love. So academia is something that I love, especially within the career path that I want to go. So I'm doing a master's relating to something that I see myself doing in the future, and the PhD will follow. I'm doing work in communication and media that is very fruitful to society where development is concerned. I love social media, so doing the little reels and videos for brands and consultancies. I really love all of it. So it's not very taxing on me because I'm doing what I love. And even though you're doing what you love, it doesn't mean that you don't need a break or mental health, relax time sometimes. So because of that, that's an added bonus to it. So I can take a little 2 days and get right back into it without feeling that pressure buggling
So them
down.
today when you answer the phone because you know you're
Yeah,
worse.
mate.
You,
No, because
deserve-
you don't deserve a
you don't
communication
deserve a-
device. When you
Yeah.
send a pigeon.
You
Come
don't
in
deserve
can't
a-
use the phone. Send a
This
pigeon.
young
Send
man
a
does
owl.
not answer phones at
Send a
all.
owl. My answer, you know. But some always call me when me under some pressure.
Oh, is that a pressure
Under probably have high cholesterol.
Yo, Jeff does not deserve a
Listen,
phone.
a
I'm telling you that.
pigeon. Send a pigeon.
He's the worst friend when it comes on to phone.
No, but I always do that when it counts.
Yeah, all right, I can say that. I can.
But always one thing me present. If
Yeah.
my middle name is present,
Yeah,
that's
that's
everywhere.
true. That is true. That is
Mhm.
true. That is true.
Right.
So, how important do you think mental health is in like juggling life and all the things that you're doing?
Absolutely. Very important. And I think COVID has opened up the eyes to a lot of persons. Open eyes up, if that grammatically right.
Open. COVID
Me
has
never go
opened
English
the
school,
eyes
I
of,
did.
opened up the eyes of
COVID,
persons.
let me start over.
Yeah.
Mental health is very important because, especially with COVID, within that time, COVID has opened the eyes of a lot of people
Yeah,
relating
correct.
to mental health. Because now you have time with yourself, you have a lot of time with yourself. There's a pause, and now you have to figure out one, the things that you like, two, how you can navigate this space where you don't have a lot of distractions from what is really going on within you. Because the scars that you don't see are the ones that mostly hurt you. So now COVID has helped persons to say that mental
Wait,
health,
interject. The scars.
the scars that you don't see are the ones that normally hurt you the most. And COVID has helped a lot of persons to understand that they need to take care of themselves. And you have to big up COVID for that,
Big up COVID.
for that
Right, sure.
aspect.
This is the second
So-
interview I've done where we're bigging up COVID.
With that aspect, nobody can see me from the internet relating to that aspect. But mental health is always important. So you need to take time for yourself, know the things that you love to do, whether it's a simple Netflix series you need to watch, whether it is taking the time away from the work or the pressure that you have, as well as enjoying the things that you like to do. So whether you're like a one party or a one this or one that you can engage in that and don't feel guilty about it. Because the thing is, people always feel guilty when they're enjoying themselves because they feel like they're wasting time or
But they don't know what to
but they
do
don't know
mentally.
exactly.
Like
They're wasting-
involuntarily.
Exactly. So mental health is really important. If you like to travel, travel. The money I go come back.
You heard it here.
The money I go, if you like to travel, travel. If you want to drive out to the country, drive out to the just do things. Do things where you love people. Mental wellness is so important. And that's one of the things that I had to learn because I'm a serial overachiever. Me want serial everything.
Killer.
Nesquik tricks.
You're so unserious.
These are serial everything. So I'm a serial overachiever. So sometimes up to like 24 hours, 1 a.m., 5 a.m. me I work on this, me I try perfect this, perfect that. And mental health and taking breaks and enjoying life is something that I had to learn. And social media, I use social media as that form to give people that experience of, enjoying
Living
different
vicariously
things.
through you.
Yeah. So I love to give people experience because I wanted to enjoy authentic experiences on social media. So that is something that I afford people with my platform. Because I'm very frightened.
I am the
Everything is
prize.
frightened.
Yeah.
And most of the things is the first time I'm experiencing them. So Friday, Saturday,
Fridays.
Monday, Tuesday.
Straight to the week.
So most of the time when I put out the reels and do that outlook, sometimes it's the first time and it's my authentic experience. Like literally, my phone, may I do everything in the real time. May I set up no shot, may I do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, I've been
You've been
I've been in the space.
yeah.
I know, yeah. All right. Advice to young creatives or persons who want to balance everything, manage everything, doing all the stuff that you're doing. Not necessarily the same things you're doing, but just managing and just understanding, as you said, mental health is important. What advice do you have to those persons who are stepping or coming into their own now?
So advice, and this is one of the biggest advice that one of my mentors Michael Holgate gave me.
Uncle
And
Mike.
he said, right? Bless his soul. He
He's
told
not
me,
dead, don't say that.
no, meaning like overall, most like Michael
shit,
deserves
probably said that.
everything in this world.
That's true. Big up.
Anyway, so he told me that Javon, you have to be so sure in yourself first before anybody can take you serious.
Ooh.
And that is one of the biggest advice that I've gotten. Meaning, like, I was a type of person who, because of the people pleaser in me, I'm normally shrink.
Serial people pleaser.
I normally shrink. Like,
Small
I would be
myself.
small. Like, I say, no, we can do that, but you can do it better than me.
Yeah, better you go. Yeah.
Better you do it. Better, like, and in myself, me know me can do it, me know myself, me probably can do it better than the person, but because more people like me, and I had to learn the art of being disliked as well. So because more people like me say, no man, you do it, man, this go on, man, you get that, you take the opportunity and me stay behind, right? But I had to develop a confidence in me, or empowerment. With Michael Conrad, everybody. I had got this empowerment in me where I said, okay, I can do this. I believe in myself to do this. And I'm going to do it at the best of my potential, better than other persons, or in the way that I believe is the highest quality of that type of work, right? And I believe people learning that and getting that type of empowerment is one of the biggest assets that you can have. People need to be empowered. And once you're empowered, you're unstoppable.
You are preaching gems.
No, like you're unstoppable.
Yeah, preach.
Yeah, so one, a support system. If you guys only know when you're a friend, them and not a friend.
Sure.
Like only know when you're a friend and not a friend. So stop act like idiot.
Yeah.
Right?
Stop
have a
forcing.
good support system. Yeah. Getting a support system was one of the biggest things for me, because my support system, then we say we one we probably have our work, but in one we have our work. If you get what I mean. So if me get a consultancy, me I bring on Deshaun, come do social media, me I carry Jamaica to come do writing or law, I carry on this person, and I saw the cycle continue, right? Or other persons that I know can do good at stuff. So if you DJ can host and danger, no, come on, you're there everywhere. You're there everywhere, someone. Come on, man. So the friends around me, and they do the same thing as well. Once you get an opportunity, and we see where we can fit in everybody, do whatever you gotta eat, right? So having a good support system, getting empowered, being confident in yourself, are some of the greatest assets somebody can learn. And work on yourself too. If you can develop on a skill that you have, evolution, it can never stop. So if you're good at digital marketing, don't just stop at knowing social media insights. Go learn Meta certified, go learn SEOs, go learn Google everything. Yeah. So once you have a skill, work on it until you become the expert on it.
Right. What is end goal for you?
End goal, Taylor Swift. Anyway, end goal.
Why can't you be serious for 5 straight minutes?
Be serious. The end goal for me is I definitely see myself teaching. I love to teach.
Yeah, so like
I like teach. So I want to become a professor for sure, especially in the communication field. I want to give back to the field of research. I want to continue to do research in digital and behavior change and communication. I want to still do campaigns that relate to, advancing different
advancing the welfare of
then
the
if
whole
you
human race.
Mr. Behavior change in communication in this blog, in this video, but just advancing the whole thing as well. I want to continue doing social media, especially different experiences, going to like international organization meetings like COP. I would love to go to COP one day, or these different UN meetings as well.
New York.
I love those type of things. Hosting, develop my hosting career. Probably 2024, I do some more hosting for events because I like doing that too. But at the end of it all, I will die on the hill of communications and media.
And
So that's the end. And behavior change. One thing make a change behavior. Audience
advancing the welfare of the whole human race.
Right. So the end goal, for sure, is gonna come under communications and media. But I just want to be good at all aspects of it. I think that's the insatiable thing in me. I want to be good in a TV, media, research, academia, hosting.
Everything under communication.
Everything under communication. PR, sales.
Alright. What are your top 5 songs for 2023?
2023, we can't list out all of the songs from Renaissance.
5?
So.
No. You can't get one. We get one.
Not Cuff. Cuff it last year. For sure. Water by Tyler. This is no order, by the way. Water by Tyler.
Hey,
Maybe just put number 2, Beyonce Renaissance.
They put the whole album.
A collective noun.
Yes.
Number 3. What kill me? Number 3 would be Paint the Town Red. Should eat that.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4.
No crumbs.
No. Definitely like appreciate that. Doja. I love her. Tia Tamera. Number 4, Jiff.
Yeah.
Jiff. No man with Drift, you know? Jamaica Drift. That's how I get so much earthquake. Drift.
Yeah.
What the next one?
This is the last one now.
One next Jamaica. You know which one I love? You know which one I love? What that go?
You don't love it.
Papa is the killer.
Peace.
Him say wrong behavior. I love wrong behavior.
Yeah. Alright, so those are your 5 songs for 2022. Alright, so that brings us to the end.
We've done already how long the interview last one.
I want to thank
interview long 23 minutes.
I want to thank
32 minutes. 32 minutes. With time.
Close.
Like, share, comment, subscribe.
I want to thank Javon for coming through. And finally again.
Yeah.
Finally here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Mm-hmm. And go to his page on all platforms. Jeff.G easy to find. Jeff.G123
easy. Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Alright, so again, thank you for coming through, bro. Alright.